Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's speed build, I'm actually building a home for I guess you could say a new couple, a young couple. They've just moved in together. Maybe they're not married yet, or maybe they don't plan on getting married, but I just wanted to build a home here in eco lifestyle. I always say that. I don't know why I always want to refer to the world as eco lifestyle, but the world of Evergreen Harbor. This is actually very much so inspired by Ocean Sims Let's Play called Lovesick. I definitely recommend checking out Ocean Sims' channel. She is very inspirational to me when it comes to like stories and like builds and stuff. I don't know, like she doesn't do building, she does Let's Plays, but like her storytelling is really good. But anyways, this home it's not really a starter home. It's actually a home that came in around 45,000 simoleons, but I thought maybe these two Sims have been working a while by themselves, and you know, they've been dating for a while. They saved up a little bit of money and they decided to move in together into this nice little home. Maybe they got it on, you know, a discount or something, and or something like that. Maybe there was something that happened that caused them to be able to get it a little bit cheaper. You know, maybe it just needed fixing up. Who knows? There's a lot of stories that you could apply to this, but it looks like a pretty modular house. Not modular house. Maybe you could call it modular, but it looks like a prefabricated home. And I think that fits really well in with the style of Evergreen Harbor. And I love it. It's really simple and really straightforward. It's a 2-bedroom home, and it actually has 2.5 bathrooms, which I am really happy that I was able to fit in such a small space. This lot is only 20 by 15, and I actually only needed about half of the space of the lot to build this home because it's just like a long, you know, narrow house. But I really, really love this style because there's a lot of neutral tones, a lot of white and gray and soft browns and beiges. It's a really good home to renovate maybe over time because, you know, maybe you move some Sims in and you change a few things and you can build onto it, or maybe you can just keep it the way it is. It's honestly one of those homes that I really like building because even though it's not a starter, it's still the concept of a starter home. I didn't overly furnish it either. I kind of wanted to keep it pretty light and simple and just, you know, nothing too in your face and crazy. Like, I know that clutter sometimes is really, really fun to place down in The Sims 4, but sometimes it can be quite overwhelming. So I try to keep it to a minimum. I didn't want to go too crazy. So since this home is 2-bedroom, I was thinking the young couple that moved in here, maybe the second bedroom is just a small office space for one of the Sims to work from. And yeah, they just, you know, they have a new life ahead of them, and they wanted to plan ahead. Maybe they're going to have children, maybe not, but having a second bedroom for them was still something they wanted to make sure they had in place, just in case they, you know, come up with something or whatever. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. It's just simple, straightforward, easy. I don't know. For me, when it comes to building anymore in The Sims, I found myself getting really overwhelmed by building these crazy, unique homes, like trying to fit as much detail in it as possible. It just got to the point where I was burning myself out and getting really honestly getting really bored really fast because, you know, I have ADHD and, you know, I can't spend too long on something or that hyperfixation goes away and my, you know, task or whatever I'm doing isn't finished yet. So something like this is very realistic and very tangible for me to be able to actually start and finish. And I don't know, I really have a lot of fun with these two because these can have a lot of storytelling elements applied to them. And I don't know, that's one of the funnest things about The Sims 4 is the storytelling, because it has so much potential in what you can do. This home is available on the Sims 4 gallery. All you have to do is search for my username. That is luccaowens. It is LuccaOwens, and then the hashtag Lucca as well. But like I said, it comes in around 45,000 simoleons. So this is honestly perfect for, you know, obviously a young couple, but it also could just be a young family. Maybe they have a, you know, a kid, or they even may have 2 children. You may have to, if you do have more than 3 Sims here, you might have to, you know, expand the kitchen just a slight amount because, you know, they might need some space for dining. But I don't know. I try to use stuff in this home that was, it still had character to it, but it was still like fresh and modern-ish looking. Like, I really love the front door that I used here. That's actually from the Laundry Day stuff pack. Genuinely love using that door because the color right here, this swatch, it fits so well. The flooring is from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. And then I try to mix in, especially in the living room here, just like light grays and whites and soft wood tones that weren't too dark, not too light. Just something that's very calming on the eyes and very serene. And, you know, I will say in real life, this is not my taste at all. Like, I'm the type of person that if I was to choose what I would decorate with, I would want stuff that had a lot more character and where it was a lot more unique. All this stuff honestly looks pretty, like, you know, it's something you can just, you know, buy on Wayfair or something like that. But not that there's anything wrong with that, but it can come out to looking, what am I trying to say? It does sometimes come off as being pretty minimal in a lifeless kind of way, but I don't know. I feel like for a new home like this, it's a blank slate. So that's a more positive way of looking at it. The kitchen is nice and small and straightforward. They have just everything they need. The only thing I really wish I would have added, and I just realized, I should have added a coffee pot because, hey, like, it just seems like it would be the right thing to place. But yeah, do we have tea kettles? We do, but it's that one that's sort of like a coffee pot in its like mechanics. I really wish we had just a tea kettle, like something you could either just start heating up like an electric kettle, or something that you can place on your stove and then heat up your water. And then I wish, is that in the game? I could be wrong. I don't really play much. I don't know, but do let me know in the comments. But I'm definitely have become a tea drinker lately. I actually am quitting coffee for, at least for now. I don't really know how long that will be, but given my ADHD and my anxiety and just how I am as a person, coffee is not exactly the smartest choice for me. Even decaf, let me tell you, decaf is just not the same. I don't care if it is the same. It is not the same. There is something that removing the caffeine from coffee, it changes the flavor even ever so slightly, and it just doesn't taste the same to me, and I just don't enjoy it as much. I don't know. Could that be because the caffeine is giving me a buzz, so I like it more? Yes, but it's just too much for me. But I'm more of a chai tinker. Chai tinker. Wow. I've tried to say tea drinker, but then I said chai tinker. I'm more of a chai drinker right now. I'm not gonna say chai tea, but you know, I'm gonna say chai. It's delicious. It's lovely. Is it, you know, authentic? No. It's very much so Americanized, but I still love chai a lot. It's a good alternative for me when it comes to coffee because it just has that spice and it's just got that warmth, and that's really what I'm looking for, is like a hot drink that delivers some comfort, and yeah, it does that for me. I don't know. Another second favorite when it comes to tea for me is Earl Grey. You know what? After this video, after this voiceover, I think I deserve a nice cup of Earl Grey because it is so good. Like, it low-key tastes a little bit like how Fruity Pebbles smells, but I love that about it. I don't know why. It's so good. I mean, I do know why. It's because of the oil of bergamot, and they use that in Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. Anyways, tangent aside, moving on to the upstairs. I already finished the master bathroom or master bedroom. There is an ensuite bathroom to the master bedroom. I don't usually do that in builds. I don't know. Like, I usually am building such small homes that I don't really have the ability to place 2 bathrooms upstairs. So there is a bathroom that you can access from upstairs. That's just for either guests or the kids later on. And then the master bedroom has an ensuite as well, which I actually personally am obsessed with their ensuite bathroom. It's really simple, but that window, it's from the industrial loft kit, and I never really fully appreciated it because obviously the whole thing around that window is kind of controversial, you remember, but I still love the window. I think it's really beautiful, and I think that it really worked for this house particularly. I think it actually works better than the other window that we did get in the base game. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it looks nicer. But I made this little office space, just a little zen room. There's a laptop, there's an easel, there's a bookshelf, there's a yoga mat. It's just a nice little zen little office. Maybe one of the Sims works from home, or maybe they have a side business or something like that. But you can just kind of make that into whatever you want. Heck, you can even make it a little gym. You can make it a guest bedroom. You could make it, I don't know, into a plant room. That would be kind of cool to have a little plant room. And here's the bathroom. Isn't it so cute? I used the Blooming Rooms kit curtain ivy thing along with another curtain to kind of make it look really like overgrown looking. And yeah, it looks really cute. But here I am moving on to the landscaping. I kept the landscaping pretty manicured, actually. It still has a little bit of a wild element to it, but I wanted to make sure that it did look kind of manicured and taken care of. Like, maybe, I don't know if they are landscapers in the sense that they take care of their own or they hire landscapers, but there's definitely some level of work that is involved in keeping up the bushes and making sure everything is trimmed, because I personally like yards to look really wild and crazy because I grew up in the country. I grew up in rural Kentucky. I lived like 15-20 minutes away from town. Like, there was not like I had like 2 neighbors, and you had to like probably walk several hundred feet to get to their house. So I'm used to being in a space where everything is wild and everything's growing crazy. Like, I definitely consider that a very lucky experience for me because I don't know. I feel like I appreciate nature even more because of that. But yeah, I really like wilder looking landscaping. But this looks realistic for like a new home that someone just got built in like a nice little suburban area. Do I personally like this taste-wise? Not really, but I still think it looks nice. I can't just look at it and be like, ew. I'm still gonna look and be like, oh, that looks nice. Yeah. But it's just not for me, I guess. But yeah, I kept it pretty simple, and I know, I used the Journey to Batu pavers there for the sidewalk and the driveway. I just can't help it. Okay, I love it so much, and honestly, the content from Journey to Batu, let me hear y'all in the back. Say it with me. It's actually okay. Like, it's okay to like that pack, even though the gameplay is pretty boring at times. I kind of plot twist. I'm actually a Star Wars fan now, which I never thought I would say that, but Leia, she is my queen. She is an icon. She is a legend. I love her so much. Like Carrie Fisher, like rest in peace. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have done her an injustice for waiting so long to get into Star Wars, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this build. Do let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if you have any suggestions for what type of Sims live here, maybe, add some of your own stories down below. That would be very, very, very appreciated. And also check out Ocean Sims. I will leave a link to her channel in the description as well. Definitely check her out. Honestly, her videos are so calming for me to watch and fun, and yeah. but that is everything. If you got to this part of the video, why don't you comment Leia Skywalker or something like that? Is her last name isn't Skywalker. No, it isn't. I told you I'm a new fan, okay? Don't judge me. But just comment Leia. But anyways, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and that's everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and I will speak to you all next time. Bye, y'all.